But sometimes it's situations where a family member, an extended family member, comes and decides not to leave. And you cannot have it. How is the best way to have that conversation? And that is what we're discussing today on Family Matters. How long is long enough to accommodate an extended family, an in-law?
It was a movie I saw. This guy, the elder brother to the wife, he can't come the guys. Now, Hollywood movie, don't he? He can't come. Clothes with the iron for bros where they wear go work tomorrow.
He go wear them.
He wear on the brush teeth in front of TV.
What he didn't? What? He's not quite educated in front of TV.
The brush teeth in front of TV. Wear the man's shirt.
Wow. How long is long enough? I think for young marriages, I would actually say enjoy your marriage.
A few days,
except it's omugwo.
Even the omugwo self.
Omugwo usually 3 months.
The past 3 weeks. The past 4 weeks.
Omugwo is 3 months. So
they play. If you go US now, you're mad in Nigeria. Who go help you do omugwo?
Usually they always send momsi back there. I've seen a couple of people do that. When they send
how
their
many
moms.
people can afford to do that?
I know, right? But
from experience,
1 month.
From experience, now me and my wife,
when I give birth, I don't want to do anything.
I don't bathe AJ from 8 day old.
Wow.
And stuff. Yeah, we didn't people couldn't come around. We didn't have that
luxury
of. And my friend that I told you, whose mother
of human resource,
we didn't have the luxury of humans to come around and do that for us. We did it. We had to evolve really very fast.
And it's like you're learning on the job.
Yeah, I had done it a lot in the past, but then I had to day old and get very handy and learn all those things.
Because all the navel thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just literally will sit down and watch my mom do it.
That one, they just tell us someone will carry spirits.
Lantern.
Don't do that. That's what they told us. That's what they told us. Methylated spirits in the hospital. They said don't use anything. But if you say one person don't go use them, my daughter can't get sepsis. So it was 12 very horrid days, but really we learned and grew through it all. We didn't have the even at the people we can help us now can't even cause wala the agbalagba we be
we go use lantern
go burn them
put the lantern
now then they cause wala because they tell us hospital say
but
no
your stomach they did lantern for you now. They did lantern for me. I saw some people out there they use lantern with I don't know maybe called and praise it and do praise the child's stomach but you can't do it again. No, things have evolved. Well, we have a message here. Henry from Ojo. Henry says good morning OSYB and the gifted goddess. The topic on ground is quite interesting because the former place I lived, the mother of the wife stayed with the husband and wife plus 2 kids for close to 7 months for Mugwo in a room and parlor self-contained apartment.
Hallelujah.
Trust me, the whole compound started gossiping. So today is the day for me to learn a thing or two. Oh, we're glad that you're learning a thing or two,
it's
Henry.
Nice. So I think all of these things need to be discussed. Yeah, UK Gold came to talk about the fact that she and her mom was around. Her husband loved it for her. That person was very, very instrumental for them. There are some people that when they come, they just want to come and eat, raise leg, tell you that your husband is not dressed well or that your wife is not dressed well. And those kind of people, I think generally there should be a standard. If you're staying more than 2 weeks per time, you don't do too long. Nigeria don't even get that luxury of say they give person food fast 1 week.
Especially in these times, this economic hardship, we know they chop rice
your in-law
like that.
Your in-law go tell you say in they chop fresh vegetable every day, so you guys they cook every day.
Yeah, it's tiny.
I don't eat refrigerated meals.
See, that's one conversation we need to have.
Why are you microwaving food for your husband? I was cooking every day for your father.
1927.
Or for my own husband.
Well, it's 2024, mama.
Those are some of the conversations because it will start to expose certain things. Things that you and your husband or your wife
will never have an issue with.
They go come bring and say, why they need that food for head? Me husband chop finish before he stand up.
See that one is eye service.
No.
Eye service. I do see one woman on social media which want to come about and say, it's a set camera. Is this how you do normally? You should not tell yourself a lie. I mean, it's true now. You used to do it normally. With social media. Well, Ayo from Lasso says, good morning, Gifted Goddess and OSYB. To me, I feel she can stay till whenever. Okay. If both couples are okay with her staying, it's not a big deal. As long as the house is spacious and moreover, the mother-in-law should know when she has overstayed her welcome. Bam.
So
like mommy, you need to carry your bag and be going.
Wisdom is profitable to give direction. Like that map, that was it. Turn here, go straight. After 300 meters, come and be going to your house. No, but really, I feel like it's not. I for one, I like my space. I like to be alone. Yeah, and I like to be in my space. Sometimes I just want to be alone. And my wife understands that perfectly. So if I'm in the studio at home, because I have like an in-house studio, if I'm in the studio, my wife knows to not increase the volume of the TV
to filter into the
into
studio.
my studio. So I'm hearing what she's listening to, or I'm listening to what she's watching. She knows that the space is hers. She can have fun in the living room, and I'm in that studio because I have to get creative and I don't want anything
to interfere with that.
Yeah, so she knows. But sometimes there are some things you can't start telling in-laws. You go to say you 2 day. What's the English word for corner?
The body they bite you.
You are very aggressive, and I feel like a couple of days we can tolerate and be around each other for a couple of days.
Once it becomes a little too much, because they look like mommy.
Even the omugwo thing, I feel like once we're good enough with feeding the child, if the mother of the child probably didn't have a cesarean session, or she didn't have maybe minor health issues or some other things that might require that she gets a lot of help, I feel after some time we might.
How many weeks is too much for you? How many? Because I'm not Igbo, but in the Igbo parlance,
if they don't do 1 month, you don't do
3 months. They will take care of you and your child. Mommy will come.
They will take care of you, not you taking care of them.
Oh no! Usually, guess what? During the Omugwo time, I know this for a fact that women who come from the east, they literally go to the market
and buy things that they are coming with,
so
that they can.
They
cook
bring
for
yam,
you.
They bring pepper soup things,
they bring you get. They
bring dry fish. You could
That's a cultural thing.
Mommy, what's really going on?
But you see, and then when they are going back, you have to reciprocate, and
you
know that
don't have
for
a
a fact. But you can't see. You come out, you get. So you can't say. But even that one, say, what if you don't get the money?
Yeah, also
you understand? So I feel some of these standards are very beautiful to talk about in Hollywood.
Do you think they're a cake sometimes?
Yeah, they're not a cake. I feel like we all need the help. If I had gotten that extra help when we had our first child, we had to evolve. But I'm looking at a lot of Nigerians who are having babies abroad nowadays.
So how would the Omugwo
then get the money
exactly the resource
to do 7-8 million naira? They carry grandma
come and take care of
to do 3 months before the processing of visa.
Okay, 0705890497 is the number to call, or you could call us on 08050920927. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes,
what is your name?
I think my brother, that is not good at all.
What is your name, sir?
I know James.
James. Okay, Mr. James. Why do you think it's not good?
My wife born Peking. Senior sister come from Delta.
No way. The network just literally cut him off.
James, call us back.
No, Mr. James, this is your story.
You like say James story?
It goes sweet. Go
sweet. Maybe now we
go. Older sister come.
Maybe now we go do it next episode.
At this point,
case study.
Mr. James, please call us back. 0705890497 is the number to call, or you can call us. Why are you not calling us? Why are you not indulging yourself in this conversation? Because I know that some of you all are married. I'm using my spec to be looking at all of you.
The matter.
How long is long enough?
You person like this because at the end of the day, some people are tolerating it. Some people are okay with it. Of course, there are people who they have these in-laws who are just amazing to have around.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's a blessing that these in-laws come. Okay, I think Mr. Okay, you have go again. But I feel like for some people it could be a blessing that these people are around.
But what about siblings?
Siblings. See, if your siblings are coming to live with us, because I would have to start raising your siblings again. I don't think it's necessary. It's necessary. I feel like if they don't stay past a week or two, okay, maybe then get IT. They want industrial training. That one
3 months.
3 months. But
or
after the
months.
training don't finish, well, say your this thing. When I stay Oshogbo, your brother won't come do NYC. He can't work in NYC, come Lagos because.
And his sister has see. As much as we are having our own 2 cents about this, when the situation presents itself, you may not have a choice, but say, okay. All right, let's see how we come. And guess what? If now you meet the person or one of the siblings is now very close to you, and you both are now doing guy. You guys are playing football together, watching football together. You don't go and make it come out.
That one day, but
so usually is the personality
you get
that is the problem.
Yeah, calling, yeah.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
This one have no good morning. No, the good morning.
The morning it's a good morning. It's gonna be
it's
a
still a
great
good
day.
morning,
Today's
though.
gonna be a great day.
But really, in the end, I think it's a conversation that we must all have.
I
about how
agree with you on
long-
that one.
How much time we want our in-laws to spend. What are the boundaries? What are the conversations that your mother-in-law or your father-in-law must not start having with you when they are visiting you? Are they asking you how much your house rent is?
Now that you said this
And all those
boundary
other
thing,
things. There are boundaries
I
everywhere.
saw a conversation on social media. I think it was a few days ago or the day before yesterday. I saw that the mother, they were asked not to give this child something to eat, and then his mother-in-law had given the child. The child died.
Oh.
It was such a, when I saw the story, I'm like, oh my God, like something that could have been averted. See, we used to do it in our time. Mummies and daddies, grandpas and grandma, your time has passed.
Let me now say something.
The
to
time
you.
is now.
There's something. My grandmother is not Nigerian from my mother's side. So my mom had the first child. My eldest
Where is she
sister.
from?
She's from Sierra Leone.
Oh,
So
nice.
and she doesn't speak a lot of Yoruba, but she speaks what the issue was. But my sister was crying. They were trying to plait my sister's head. She was crying.
Hey,
So when she finished shaving the
no,
head,
no.
my father now came back and said, "Sorry, whose child is this?" my dad starts speaking in English when he's upset.
Oh, that's
He's
me.
speaking proper English.
Vocabulary just,
And then
you just kept
he
seeing it.
moves from English to Yoruba, then he moves from English to Ekiti.
How do you move from it? Like,
And
I'm
so
getting more upset.
I wasn't in the picture, of course. It was years before I was born. My grandma went to, when my dad was leaving the house 6 a.m. the next day. My grandma was on her way to
Sierra Leone.
No,
Anywhere she was coming from.
She was in Okitipupa before noon that
Or
day.
those that give the
No, you
kids,
cannot.
what do they call it again?
So my father has tribal marks.
Tribal
but
marks.
My grandmother never dared. That's his own mom, never dared.
You give your child tribal mark before you come back from market.
Funny
or
enough,
school.
my papa, mama,
Mm-hmm.
they stay at our house past 2 weeks.
Right.
Regardless of what the situation is. So after that time, when my mama do that thing, anytime when she come, then they give her special supervision.
You can't do this, mommy. You will not touch this. You will not in her face. So because
Yes,
even though the husband can do that, mommy, mama,
I said my papa come back. He said, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I'm guessing that's what he said. And he told her, you're going back to Okitipupa tomorrow morning.
You also shave my
6
child's
a.m.
head.
6 a.m. By before 12, she don't reach where she dey go.
It's
but
good.
To God be the glory.
No. And salvation unto his name.
But I just feel like these conversations need to be had across
Ahead of
board.
time, yeah.
If you are coming in, these are the boundaries, these are curfew and everything else. And of course.
Okay. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, this is James again.
James,
James, so
we
yeah,
are
give
glad
us
that you are
update
back.
before we go.
When my mama died now, so when my wife born, well, senior sister come stay with us.
Mm-hmm.
My wife do cook out in the morning. You go say, what thing with this? You know they chop this kind of
Hey, wait.
Everything when we dey do for us, we must book nose.
Wow.
Now, real wahala. When you don't spend 1 month, I tell her, you can't go. He say,
Nah, so-
my children clothes, my wife not the wash and wear.
Your wife knows how to wash clothes. Since wow.
If I sit down near my wife, we say I be sleep. While my wife will sit down for chair, when me I sit down for the handle of the chair.
Now, wow.
Wow.
Now, wow,
I
Malga.
have to put her to leave to leave my house.
Wow.
Since that day, we have not been friends up to today.
Oh, congratulations to you. I hope you meant the
I hope you
shit
meant
very
the
soon.
relationship, please.
Yeah, I mean, not the quarter until she went 3 months ago.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God. So sorry
to
about
hear.
that.
But please fix the... Well,
Everybody they mind their business.
it is well.
Okay.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you so much, Mr. James. Oof. That's
Mr. James,
that ended
we
sadly.
would have loved that you fixed that relationship before she passed. But regardless, we see
It is
that
what it is.
there's
It's
the bad
happened.
side and the good side to this. But I feel whatever it
Quick out.
is, the
See what
couple...
it is. You know they wash picking clothes where you be slave because they sit down on top handle, your wife they sit down for chair.
My papa people come from village that part of there, they wash up every day.
Who go pound the yam?
My mama now, Ekiti people.
When a food processor day, I go down and look you. Can't you pound? I say not now that everything, a lot of things have evolved.
I feel
You don't
like
need a pistol. You don't need a pistol and a mortar
Ekiti
to
people
actually
will tell you
pound
say
egg.
it doesn't. If they don't hear that sound, it doesn't taste the same. That's what they do.
That's
So
it.
I'm just telling you updates. So, but if I Ekiti man,
No, I'm not going there. Baba.
Well, that's the size of the conversation today on Family Matters. Thank you so much to everyone who did contribute.
Yeah.
And this is a learning curve for all of us. We understand that conversations and proper communication would make some things easier. And like I always say, if now your family side they come, now you will get them, will be your family, and I go follow them talk. Say,
exactly.
And if now my family side they come, now me go tell them and say, say as they go, I beg now 2 weeks if you come there, if you day 3 months, so maybe you need to you find your own house. My wife no need to tell. No be my wife make the decision. Now me, now me. Because
so people need to own up. And some men are used to keeping quiet.
Don't keep him quiet, oh.
They used to just. They're not saying anything. They want the wife to go and tell her now. No, if it's my own side, I will talk to my mom and my siblings the way that I know, because I've been with them all my life. Yeah. And if it's the man's side, he needs